Good morning, and welcome to Raider Unlimited News this Friday, April 23rd. I'm Tina Hammond.
And I'm Wynne Kirby. It's finally spring, Raiders. It seems that all of Habersham Central has been very involved in preparing for a new season of blue skies, sunny days, and dark tans. Various groups of lucky Raiders went to the beach, while others just chilled out at home during the week of April 5th through the 12th, otherwise known as
Spring Break 93!
Since we've been back to school, a serious epidemic of spring fever has broken out at HCHS. Don't worry, Raiders, we have less than 30 days to go.
Another exciting event traditionally anticipated by Raiders in the spring is the arrival of class rings. Many juniors receive their class rings on Friday, April the 2nd. Every year we see new and interesting styles that reflect the wearers' personalities, activities, and Raider spirit.
Last Friday, select students from our French and Spanish classes attended or participated in the North Georgia College Foreign Language Bowl. Kim Baskin found out more about this exciting event from two of the language participants.
I'm Kim Baskin here with Neil Bruce and Dee Duckett. Neil, we know that you take French classes and that you also went to the Language Bowl at North Georgia College. Could you tell us what went on?
Yes, Miss Finelli took a group of French students, and we went to get ideas about what to do next year. We're planning to compete, so we watched a bunch of Spanish and French students do skits, and we saw some of the art exhibits that they did. It was a lot of fun.
Dee, we also know that you take Spanish classes and that you participated in the Language Bowl. Could you tell us what you did?
Yes, I submitted a short story, a Spanish short story, for the creative writing part of the Spanish Bowl, Language Bowl, and it won first place. So,
thank you.
Congratulations, Dee. We would also like to congratulate Matt Sisk for winning first place in the essay contest at the literary meet with his essay on the adventures of Huckleberry Finn, and Clara Jones, who placed as a runner-up. 23 girls can all consider themselves winners after the Miss Habersham Central pageant last Saturday. Among them are Lori Barnes, our newly crowned Miss Habersham Central, and Millie Meeks, who was not only first runner-up, but was named Miss Congeniality. Wynne had the opportunity to interview our new queen after Saturday's pageant.
Hi, Raiders. I'm Wynne Kirby here with Lori Barnes, the newly crowned Miss Habersham Central. Lori, what went through your mind when they called your name out for the new Miss Habersham Central?
Well, I could not believe it. I was so shocked that I didn't know what to do. So as you noticed, I kind of jumped up and down a little bit. So I was very shocked.
Lori, what will you do in the future to best represent Habersham Central as Miss Habersham Central?
Well, I will just try and be myself and be a good Christian influence and just try and make people think that I deserve to be Miss Habersham Central.
Lori, who are your parents and where are you from?
My parents are Brenda and Keith Barnes of Cornelia, and I'm from Cornelia, Georgia.
Congratulations, Lori. I'm sure you'll do a super job.
Thank you, Wynne.
Lori and Millie are not the only excited ladies at Habersham Central. Cheerleading tryouts were held Friday, April the 2nd in the Raider Gymnasium. Many relieved smiles and happy faces could be seen as our newly selected 93-94 football and basketball cheerleaders were announced. That's just what we need to pump up our Raider spirit next year. So take a look at our new varsity football cheerleaders.
Go Raiders!
Basketball and wrestling season have always played an important part of the school year here at Habersham Central. This year, the Raiders experienced an exceptionally talented girls basketball team, not to mention the boys basketball teams and the Raider wrestlers, who ended their seasons with winning records. All these teams were rewarded for their outstanding efforts at the Winter Sports Banquet. Kendra has more on this event.
The Winter Sports Banquet was the grand finale of a great season. Many of our basketball athletes received recognition. Tammy Smith was awarded the Pepsi Spirit Award. Amanda Smith and Chrissy Harris received the Coaches Award, and Holly Harris was awarded with the Most Improved. Misty Colston picked up with the Best Free Throw Percentage and the Best Offensive Player trophies, and Lee Bush received the Captain's Award, and she was also voted the Most Valuable Player. Julie Harris was the Best Defensive Player, and she received the Captain's Award. For the boys varsity, Vince Rowe got the Best Free Throw Percentage, and Joe Wilbanks received the Best Defensive Player. Daniel Smith was the Best Hustler, and Tommy Welburn received the Captain's Award. Chad Daniel was rewarded with the Pepsi Spirit Award and the Captain's Award. Ken Gibson was the HCHS all-time leading scorer and received the Coach's Award, the Captain's Award, and the Best Defensive Player. Ken was also voted Most Valuable Player. Lynn Davis received the Most Improved for the JV along with Julie Burns, who received Most Valuable Player. And for the boys B team, Jonathan Kemp was awarded Best Hustler and Jerry Chapman was voted Most Valuable Player. In 9th grade basketball, Shantae Scott received Most Improved and Tanisha Scott was voted Most Valuable Player. Kevin Edmond and Casey Maney received Best Hustlers and Jeremy Maddox was the Most Valuable Player. In 9th grade for cheerleading, Natalie Burke and Heather Knight received the Captain's Awards and Most Outstanding Cheerleader went to Chancey Nichols. For B team, Christy Patterson picked up the Coach's Award and Heather Cook received Most Outstanding Cheerleader. In varsity, Dina Atkins was voted Most Improved and Lori Barnes received the Extra Mile Award. Christy Martin received the Raider Spirit Award and Jennifer Haygood was the Most Outstanding Cheerleader. In wrestling, Bart Blackburn received the most pins and Eric Cook got the Most Improved. The Pepsi Spirit Award went to Harvey Franklin and the Coach's Award went to Adrian Brookshire. The Blue and Silver Award went to Aaron Nicely and Bart Blackburn was also voted Most Valuable Player. The Brad Turk Memorial Award went to Clifford Williams and there were plaques that went out for the Aryan Championships and they were for Aaron Nicely and Bart Blackburn. We would also like to send out a special congratulations to the Lady Raider varsity basketball team who were sub-region and region runner-ups. Congratulations.
Thank you, Kendra. As the winter sports season ends, the spring sports come into full swing.
This week, our Raider varsity baseball team has been sliding its way into the playoffs. Tuesday, with a defeat over the Parkview Panthers, the baseball team won their way into region tournament.
This spring season, the tennis team has participated in various tournaments, among them the Lanierland competition held in Gainesville. This week, the teams are competing in the region playoffs at the University of Georgia.
The weather has been exceptionally agreeable for a good game of golf this spring. The golf team will end their season with a 7-3 record. Be sure to keep a close eye on senior golfer Scott Pitts, who is anticipating a golf scholarship this year.
The Lady Raider track team competed in the region meets Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday of this week. The Lady Raiders have had a great team this year and ended the season with a winning record. As for the men's track team, they compete all of next week in the region championships.
The Running Raiders soccer team is making its place on the sports roster at Habersham Central. We look forward to there being a home field for the team in the near future. The soccer team finished their season with a defeat over Clark Central with a score of 2-0. On March 15th, the Raider Unlimited staff traveled to Channel 5 TV station in Atlanta. While there, the staff members were able to tour the studio, talk with interesting news anchors such as Paul Osmond and John Marler, and pick up many great tips from the Channel 5 news staff. A few lucky students were able to broadcast from Channel 5 studio, and the staff even witnessed Amanda Davis's live news break.
A week from tomorrow, all the hard work and dedication of the junior class will pay off. It will be a night for beautiful gowns, tuxedos, fancy restaurants, and romance. The junior-senior prom will be a night to remember for a lifetime. The man in charge of it all, Junior Class President Matt Smith, has a few comments on the progress of the decorations.
I'm Adrienne Adams here with Matt Smith, the Junior Class President. Matt, we understand you have a lot of exciting things in store for us for the prom this year. Could you tell us what they are and how things are going?
Well, the prom's going real nice. Theme is A Whole New World by off the Aladdin soundtrack, and the decorations are coming along all right. We spent a lot of time planning it. We just need a lot of help putting it together, and these juniors need to, get organized and come out and help us because we need all the help we can get to make this prom the best it can be for the seniors.
Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. We appreciate how hard you and all the other officers have worked to put the whole prom together.
We'd like to wish good luck to those who are participating in the North Georgia College Math Tournament today. The Raider Unlimited staff hopes you've enjoyed our Spring Edition newscast. Thank you for tuning in.
Not that you had much of a choice.
This concludes our broadcast. Have a great day.